is important. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Because no,
She's
seriously.
being honest. She's being
like
honest.
you gonna sit here and say that you finna marry this fat ass nigga because he got a whole bunch of money and that you're gonna cheat on that man. Okay? Because you're not attracted to him.
I like that she's being honest though.
That's not true.
In my opinion, Keith, that is very fucking true. Just like a man gonna sit here and say, this lady is a millionaire. She got her shit together. She fat as fuck.
I'm gonna marry
that hoe. You gonna cheat on that bitch?
Damn right.
Okay. Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Kiki here with another episode of Kicking It with Key. I have an excellent episode coming up and y'all just pray for me because I don't really know how this is going to turn out. So fingers crossed, pray for your girl, and I'm going to go around and let everybody introduce themselves, starting with Miss Monique.
Hi, everybody. My name is Monique, and I am from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Hey, Monique, listen, she from one of my last episodes, and I said, if y'all don't bring her back, I'm not coming back. And guess what? She back. So nice to see you again, Monique.
Yes, I'm happy to be here. Thanks.
Yes.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Fashaw from Delray Beach, Florida. Call me Mufasa.
Don't call him that.
Mr. Alphacology himself, me in the building.
Nice to meet you, Alphacology. Y'all pray for me. Nice to meet you. And who do we have, last but not least?
I'm very simple. Hey everybody, it's boy Mac. Born in Brooklyn, raised in Miami.
Return of the Mac.
It's the return of the Mac. Okay, so now we all acquainted. Y'all know all the panel. We're going to jump right into it. So I've been seeing a lot of stuff going on where these guys, when they get a lot of money, what is one of the first things that guys go do when they get a lot of cash? They go drop a chain, they go drop a bracelet, a Cuban, and they drop the grill, right? So help me understand, why do men, before they get a house, before they get a car, why do they jump and they get diamonds and VVS's in their mouth? Help me understand that.
You want me to answer? All right. I'm going to answer it. Most of them cats, they never had, when you never had money, you can't take a young, especially a black man, you can't take a young black man who never had money and all they've been given is material things to look up to. The first thing we're going to do, you're going to buy that chain. You're going to buy that car. You know what I'm saying? And where you going to go? You're going to go to Instagram. You're going to post it on Instagram. And I just posted something the other day. I was like, man, nobody got to snitch on them no more. They snitch on themselves.
Correct.
You know
a lot
saying?
of the scammers do that.
Yeah, so they snitch on themselves. And I always say this. It's just because they never had attention from females. It's called peacocking. So
yeah, they fluffing the feathers out.
Once you
they
get
like,
that
look
attention,
at me.
Once you get that attention, cause I done did it before. I went to the casino before and won, 5 G's. Yeah. And then went to the mall, then went to the strip club at night. And I learned real fast, they only like you cause your money. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So
that's why they
most of them cats, they would have me, I'm smarter than them. I'm like, hold up, I don't even want no chick that's just gonna like me for certain things. I'm gonna fall back off this lifestyle. But most dudes, they be like, man, once they get that money, they be like, man, I gotta get more money. I gotta keep it going.
So you feel like they do it because they want attention from women. That's why y'all feel like men drop the chain and the Cuban.
They wasn't getting none like that from women. I ain't never had that problem.
I could echo the same sentiments because every time we do something as men, it's usually because we want to impress women. Impress guys we don't even know too. That
check,
happens
ladies,
too.
women are the prize.
Yeah.
Hashtag women are the prize.
Hey, we didn't say all that now.
No, I'm letting y'all talk. I'm letting y'all talk. So you think
That's
it's because of the
them.
attention of a woman?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
correct. So here we go, Miss Monique. What you think about it? Why you think these men fly to the jeweler?
Honestly, I actually will piggyback off of what he said. I do feel like it's for the attention of women, and it's also for a certain sense of notoriety, right? They just want to feel as if they have what they think everybody else, what gives them value.
Right.
So because of, the chain and, the grill and all of the cars and certain things that they have, they look at it as asset, which really is not an asset, but they look at it as asset. And they think that it provides value for them. And so they feel like as soon as I get it, I got to go out here and do this because it's going to make me more valuable to women or to my homeboys that's out in the streets or to, my family members who said I wasn't shit or whatever the case may be. So it's a certain mentality. It is immaturity, but I could kind of understand the mentality of just wanting to have more and wanting to show that you've acquired a certain, sense of value for yourself.
Yeah,
that's why I think it's.
I completely agree with y'all. I feel like it got to do a lot with the upbringing, what they see when they're growing up. Like the men that have the most money or the most women, they see that they have flashy cars, they got flashy jewelry. So when they get to that point where they can afford it, it's like, okay, let me drop my chain, let me drop my grill. But at the same time, it's like there's other things that you need to acquire before you try to be flashy.
Right.
You trying to impress the girls. Like you need to make sure that your mom is not living in an apartment. You're not living in that same apartment. You living in the garage.
Absolutely.
Get yourself together first before you try to be flashy for the N-words and before you try to be flashy for the girls. Because at the end of the day, you got this chain, but you even have a car. You got a pot to piss. Correct.
Period.
Correct. But at the same time now, I have to say, when they glistening, I'll be like, hello, not too much glistening.
But you come with a certain mindset, like this man got money because he's shining.
No,
he
not
got the bust down Rolex.
No.
See, I got a Rolex, but the thing is, I did my little research. I like to do research and I go down rabbit holes.
Okay.
I know for a fact a diamond don't hold its value better than gold. I found that out the hard way because, I took back a diamond studded bracelet before.
Why would you do that? Why would you give a gift and take it away?
No. I took it back for me. It was for me. Oh
my God.
Man, I don't care.
Oh, you thought he took it away from a girl.
From a girl.
I don't
even go that
Oh,
deep.
you an Indian giver?
No. They ain't even unlocked that feature in me yet.
Oh, wow. Stingy one. Stingy one. But
what
like
I'm saying, though,
yeah.
diamonds don't hold their value like people think they do.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say you spent $4,000, $6,000 on a bracelet, a diamond studded bracelet with real diamonds, you go back, you might get $2,000-$3,000 for it.
Right, because
you go to all the pawn shops in South Florida in the world, they're gonna give you $2,000-$3,000 for that bracelet that you spent $6,000 on.
Right. So to the men out there,
now when I turned in the gold Cuban link, I brought it for $1,400, and I got $2,200 for it.
Right, that was
you know what I'm
saying.
saying?
Because gold went up.
Gold went up.
Got you.
Diamonds really don't be going up because they got them and they just decide the price.
Right.
You don't want to be wearing stuff they decide the price on.
Absolutely.
Same thing with shades. But
we ain't gonna get into shades. We ain't gonna get into shades. We gonna stay on topic when we talking about the golds and we talking about the VVS's and we talking about the chains and the Cubans. Listen, guys, it's nothing wrong with acquiring that stuff, but make sure you got your life together beforehand because a lot of times, the dread done cleared out. A lot of unemployment's not going through. These men talking about they flat, they don't got it, they chained up, and guess what? Now they living back with their mama. They don't know when their next meal coming. So you men got to get yourself together, but it ain't nothing wrong with looking flashy because I like to accessorize, whether it's real or fake. A lot of my stuff is fake, but nevertheless, I do like to see a man with a little style. So it's like, if you got a little bling, we good. But now I want to talk about the ladies because we talking about the men trying to impress the women. Hold on. We now that we talked about the men, we want to bring it to the women because we know now a lot of women are getting body alterations, right? They're getting their breasts done, they're getting their stomach done, they're getting their hips, and they're getting their butt done. Why do y'all feel like that has been such an influx in this generation? We know it's always been done. But why do we feel like that's such a trend now?
I would like to go ahead and go first with that. I would say I don't know. I don't want to blame it all on social media.
No, it's a hell of a drug.
But the first thing that comes to mind is social media because it's just one of those things where it's like the person who's getting money, right? The person who's successful or the person who is actually, you know, doing something in this world or influencer or whatever, they look perfect, right? They have their shit together, and that includes their body. That includes, you know, having the perky breast, having, you know, the right amount of hips, having a flat stomach, you know, showing that you're working out, showing that you are actually living a certain lifestyle. So because that lifestyle is now in your face, I feel in these generations, it's like in your face. It's on social media. So everybody is seeing that. So it's like you associate success with looking a certain type of way, with looking flawless. So you don't want to see a woman, you know, and this is going to sound superficial, but it is what it is. You don't want to see a woman who says that she is super successful. Not saying that she can't be super successful and making millions of dollars, right? But if she don't look the part, you're going to actually like kind of be like, is she really as successful as she say she is? Like, is she really getting money? Like, why the fuck she ain't go get her hips done if she getting money?
Because she don't have the look.
Why the fuck she wearing a bad lace if she ain't get her money? You know, like, why the hell she look like that? Like, she look like she just rolled out of bed, but she talking about she make $1 million. I'm not gonna listen to this hoe.
Correct. I agree with you.
Unfortunately, it is a thing like in your brain waves that's kind of like, okay, well, I want to associate myself with the people who actually look the part. And so because people want to, you know, be successful, they want to get their job, they want to get their money up, everybody want to be a certain type of way, they want to also look the part. And that's just a part of it. So I do feel like social media has a lot to play with, you know, looking the part and actually, you know, being who you say you are. And unfortunately, it creates a lot of fake ass people. You know, it creates a lot of motherfuckers who actually ain't got shit, but they got the presence. And they're not associating the two. I do feel like as a successful woman that you should look the part. I do feel like you should carry yourself a certain kind of way. I do feel like you should work out. Your mental should be, you know, in place. But, you know, some people just want the outside and not really working on the inside. And it just is.
All right. So you feel like women get their body done because they see it on social media.
They see it on social media. They want to look good. They want to look good.
How you men feel about it?
Just to add to what you said about looking the part. So off camera, we're talking about real estate a little bit.
You know.
Imagine you get a real estate agent and
that's coming with flip-flops.
Flip-flops. Yeah. Like, you know, she's not done up or...
No,
you know,
I'm not gonna trust
like she never seen a gym or whatever it is. You know, on the outside, you probably be less likely to work with her.
Right.
But you see one come correct. She had a BBL done or whatever. Driving the car. She got you will probably stay with her.
You see the real estate agent. It's like, damn, I don't know if she's a real estate agent or a stripper.
Right. What you feel about it, Greg?
All right.
Why you feel like women get their body done?
Social media is a hell of a drug. Attention is a hell of a drug. One thing I'll tell everybody on my podcast, especially men, women love attention.
And
they love attention. It's nothing wrong with that. It's a healthy emotional need. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If you ever studied that, you went to school for psychology.
Yes, we know what you're talking about. Keep going.
So you know for a fact if you pull up that phone every day and you see a chick that got her body done and she getting all the attention and she looks successful, they're gonna equate the BBL with
lights
success.
going up.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. Or if I get successful, now I got enough money to get a BBL and stay successful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the aesthetics of it, which is I can't. You know, I just try. You know, I try to take advantage of it. I'm a personal trainer as well.
Yeah.
But I tell the girl, I'm gonna just go get a beat. You still gotta work out. You still gotta work out. You still gotta eat healthy.
Yeah.
Like, even if you get all that stuff done, you still gotta keep it up. Are you gonna be back in that office, laying across that table, cutting up your body, carving up the body God gave you?
Yeah.
And it kind of hurts because at the end of the day, you want to do what makes you happy. I don't feel like laying on the table, carving your body up really makes you happy.
Gotta start from
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel.
What you say?
You gotta start from the
exactly.
I agree. I agree, but I also feel like number one, it starts with a confidence thing. I feel like when they look in the mirror, they see something that they want to change and or improve. So for me personally, I consider myself a pretty happy and or confident person. But sometimes I'm gonna stand up real quick. Sometimes when I get in the mirror, like I have this little thing right here. Now some people say it's nothing. To y'all it's nothing. But to me it's like, I feel like I'm about to be 3 months pregnant. Like I'm about to find out.
Oh, you had a food baby.
Correct. I have a food baby. But I said all that to say, sometimes people do look in the mirror and say, you know what? I wish my breast was just a little bit bigger, or I wish my stomach was just a little bit flatter, or I wish my butt was just a little bit bigger. It doesn't necessarily have to be a grave, deep issue when it comes to confidence, but I feel like it is things that people want to improve. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of those women, they lack the confidence. They lack the happiness, and they feel like if they were to change this and or change that, they will get the attention of men, and they will feel like more confident in a room of women because they already don't feel that.
I want to add on to that. So a lot of things that I tell my friends, or I tell like my niece, or like people who are younger than me, I completely understand that, because as women, we naturally have this where it's like a girl will be like, girl, you look good. And you be like, girl, well, I just want to get this little love handle off.
Yes.
Girl, this little hip be bothering me, or whatever the case may be.
Can't
even take a compliment. Can't even really like accept that someone is telling you.
It's kind of annoying too.
It can be annoying, but you got to understand the root of where it comes from, because at the end of the day, like I said, it's a lot of, stuff that we see around us that it's like, okay, well, if only I had this, or only I had that. Right. So what I try to teach people is, literally, you have to get into a place of really just loving yourself as you are first. Now, if you want to have surgery, fine. If you want to, improve something in your life, or improve your body, or whatever, and you want to work out, you want to take the workout that's fine. Route, that's fine too. Whatever route you want to take is fine, as long as you know that it's coming from a healthy place, from the inside out, and not necessarily trying to disguise.
Not you doing it to keep a man, not doing it to compete with the next girl.
Disguise what's on the outside. What's on the inside. So if it's coming from a healthy place, and you like, okay, well, I done already worked out, I done ate healthy, I done did everything I'm supposed to do, but this motherfucking love handle still won't go away. Bitch, I'm finna go get on this table.
Hello,
and there is nothing wrong with that. It's the mindset that comes, behind it, that's really the issue.
Let me ask you what I'm saying. Once you get on that table and now you got the body you want, do you stop working out?
No, I mean, but that's why you build those habits before, though. Because I tell people who say that they want to, go get surgery, build the habits before. Start eating right before you get surgery. Right. Start working out.
But
and
we lazy.
Before you get
we don't really
kill
do
the
that.
fat
So
before it kills you.
Junkie, so I'm a workout.
Kill the fat before it kills you.
I can understand that, but there's certain ways to look at it. So I'm not going to knock nobody who wants to have surgery or wants to improve themselves in a certain way, just as long as from the inside it's being projected out in a healthy manner, and not in a place of like destruction, of like you're destroying yourself by thinking that it's going to be a quick fix.
I agree with you 100%.
Ain't no shortcuts in life, man.
I see a lot of people.
I just want to add to your self-esteem thing. Yeah. I think that's the main thing, because I have a friend that she's trying to get into modeling.
Yes.
And then I guess they break you down. You go in a room, they look at you, and they start pulling in here, pulling there.
Parts apart.
And then she got that BBL, and she got the job that she wanted.
Yeah.
Before that, she was trying to do the natural way. It didn't work out.
It didn't work. Yeah, and honestly, I have nothing against women that get BBLs. Honestly, I almost like commend them for having that much bravery to go under anesthesia, get their body cut up, and do all of that. And, perhaps there are women that have lost their lives to it. There are women that have had botched surgery, so on and so forth. So it's like, girl, if you all for it, I guess so. But my thing is, some women kind of overdo it. It has like an exaggerated look, and it's like, please stop going. Please stop going. Like, now it's time to look in the mirror and figure out, okay, why do I want to keep cutting my body up? Why? It's like a body dysmorphia.
Yeah, it is.
Correct. But if it's like, okay, my breasts are a little flat, I want a fuller cup, or my butt is a little flat, I want, a little bit more hip. I don't feel like anything is wrong with that. But when we get out of hand with it, it's like, okay, it's time to self-reflect.
Absolutely.
Right. So then now that leads me to my next question. Do looks matter to y'all in a relationship? Like how a person look, how they present themselves, their body type. It matters.
Period.
That's the first communication.
That's the first communication, y'all think?
All right. I
don't know who's finna start, but
oh gosh, they mad about it.
I don't want to throw no scales out, but
yeah.
on a scale of 1 to 10,
you better like the way
looks
I look.
is elite. Once a man gets mature, looks is about a 7. That's the lowest it's gonna go. It's still now. I'm gonna say this. You ain't gotta be the most finest woman on the planet or drop dead gorgeous, but you gotta have a look that gotta look at you. And
you gotta be attracted to them.
Attraction.
But the thing is too, and
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Because you don't want no ugly man stepping to you.
The thing is too, most men, especially like men like me, we see a bunch of makeup, wigs, eyelashes. We trying to figure out what you look like without that.
It ain't gonna be no. When I'm good with you, you'll figure that out. You don't need to know that.
It's not gonna be no relationship until I see you without makeup. If I can say, damn, I can still hit that. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her ass up. After the makeup off, and I still want you, then I know for a fact. All right, cool. We can.
That's fair.
Next step. You know what I'm saying? So the next step would be I could see myself long term. If I never seen you in your natural state,
correct?
Because you're not gonna be looking like that every day.
Correct. We don't look like this every day.
Absolutely not. And
we only look like this when we're going out and going somewhere.
But if you
that's what I don't understand about men.
Natural state, if you could be cute in your natural state to me or be attractive in your natural state, that means a lot to me.
Well, my thing is, why do you guys as men act like women
We're visual creatures, though.
No, why do y'all act like women always have their hair and makeup done all the time when that is not true? When we are home, when we're running errands, when we're doing all that, we are not made up. We do not have makeup on. We do not have lashes on. We do not have lip gloss on. So when we do go out, when we do go to work, when we are in environments such as this and we get ourselves all done up, why do y'all act like y'all never seen a real woman in real life before? Have y'all ever seen a woman without makeup before? Have y'all been raised around women before? Because y'all act like the only thing that y'all see is women with filters and hair and nails and this and that.
That's all I see. When I go on my phone.
Also, you don't know what a real woman is. Okay, good.
No, I ain't say that. Dating. He talking about the one you dating. Because I talked to a girl before.
Oh, okay.
That before her man wake up in the morning, she's make sure her makeup is done, her hair is done before he even see her in the morning. That's a lot. One bad night, he falls asleep. Then she takes off the makeup, the lashes, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, no.
He has never seen her without it.
Oh, I wear very minimal makeup. I literally have on foundation, lip gloss, and some lashes and a wig. I'm not finna do all of that. It's just not even feasible. But as far as the question that you asked, whether or not looks is important.
Yes.
I do feel that attraction is important. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Because seriously,
she's being honest.
You gonna sit here and say that you finna marry this fat ass nigga because he got a whole bunch of money and that you're gonna cheat on that man. Okay? Because you're not attracted to him.
I like that she's being honest though.
That's not true.
In my opinion, Keith, that is very fucking true. Just like a man gonna sit here and say, this lady is a millionaire. She got her shit together. She fat as fuck. She can't dress.
I'm gonna marry her.
But I'm gonna marry that hoe. You gonna cheat on that bitch?
Damn right.
Attraction is necessary. Now I'm not saying. Now let me go deeper. I'm not saying
she gotta understand. I'm gonna have another girlfriend.
A person who's going to be attracted to that fat ass bitch. Nor am I saying that it ain't nobody that ain't gonna be attracted to that fat ass nigga. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but at the end of the day, you do have to have a certain attraction to the person that you're with in order for that relationship to continue to flourish.
But you can be attracted to other things. It doesn't have to necessarily be their looks. You can be attracted to like me personally.
That money. Attracted to the money.
Yes, me personally.
Come on, that's cap.
It's not cap. It's not cap.
It's not cap.
I personally do not have a set type.
Money don't keep you faithful.
I do not have to be
Money don't keep you faithful.
I do not have to be with a guy that is buff. I do not have to be with a guy that has a certain hairstyle or anything like that. But what I will say, I am attracted to the way a man treats me, the way he is attentive to me, the way he respects me and things like that. honestly, looks is like probably like a 5. Like, you can't be ugly. I can't like look at you and be disgusted. Like, you touch me and I'm like, oh my God, like, please do not touch me. Please do not, whatever. But you don't have to be the finest man on the planet.
No, correct.
Because with your personality and everything combined, you know,
it can make you
how
better.
you are in the bedroom, how you treat me, this and that. I might overlook a little something. I might overlook the double chin. I might overlook this. Yeah, I might overlook
But
that
we're kind of
too.
saying the same thing. No, we might overlook the little dick because a lot of women out here overlooking little dicks. Let's
listen,
not
I
act
done
like
been in
it
love
ain't
with a
women,
little dick before.
right, that ain't doing that. So to piggyback off of what you're saying the same thing. At the end of the day, there still is a certain level of attraction that has to be there.
Yeah, that
you
is
can't
true.
just be not attracted to somebody and think, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So even though he might be a little bit on the heavy side, chubby side, but you like his personality, y'all have fun together, y'all be vibing, you're attracted to that person.
Yeah.
So it's not that he got to be fine aesthetically. I don't like a motherfucker with a whole bunch of muscles and real.
Oh, me neither. That is
shit
so
is a turn off. I don't like that shit.
It's too.
But at the end of the day, I do want you to be, healthy. You know what I'm saying? If you work out or you do certain things, whatever, you ain't got to be all buff a bodybuilder, but you got to look good. I have to be attracted to you.
Correct.
So all of those things that you just said is still a certain level of attraction.
Yeah, a certain level.
So yeah,
Correct.
it gotta be
walk
there.
outside with them.
Correct, but I know some people.
Important.
I know some
It
people
is.
that weigh attraction heavier than the other things.
Most men-
I personally don't weigh attraction
Most
heavier than
most
other things.
men, like I said, on a scale of 1 to 10, the lowest you gonna find is a 7.
What you
The
think?
lowest you gonna find.
I'm with him on that.
Listen, the lowest. We already know women. Y'all are attracted to men that can make y'all feel a certain way. At the end of the day,
Make you laugh.
make you laugh, make you cry.
But don't make me
you
laugh
happy,
too much because I'm gonna
make
think
you
you a
horny.
clown.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely don't make me cry. It better be happy tears.
Turn you
period.
on. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
The
you can have
emotional
all the
side of
muscles
it.
in the world, but
Yeah.
if you ain't got the mouthpiece,
Yeah,
we
don't have
already
a
know what y'all.
personality.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Okay, now you got the money part. That's fine, but everybody know when you coming from your pocket, you ain't gonna keep that woman. You're just not gonna keep it. If it's coming straight from your pocket, you gotta have some type of energy for her make her.
I agree.
Hold that attraction.
What
Right?
you think? The attraction important to you?
Absolutely.
What on a scale of 1 to 10? Because he's talking about 7. I'm at like a 4 or 5.
I'm at a 3.
I'm at an 8.
Don't say you at a 3, girl.
I'm
You
at
at a
about an
20.
8 too.
I'm at an 8.
I'm at an 8.
I'm not even at a 7.
Where you at?
You know?
I'm at an 8.
Especially if
How
I'm
cute they gotta be?
like an 8. If I'm the one doing the approaching and I'm the one making the effort, it gotta be worth the effort. I can't
Right.
walk across the room for
no
a
reason.
4.
Absolutely.
Right,
You know?
I concur.
To me, like you said.
absolutely.
To
Yeah.
4 to me.
I concur.
Ain't nothing
I
wrong
can't walk
with
across the room.
Well, if
I
a 4
won't
walk
bother.
up to me and he bring the other numbers along with him, like in his pocket or in his pants, in his
He's
purse,
automatically a 7.
I'll take that 4.
I have a
Yeah,
question.
7,
From
right?
4 to 7.
7.
I have a
Wait, let me
question.
talk. Yeah.
With that being said, you said if a 4 walks up to you and he's
He
bringing
can be
all
a
those other
2.
qualities. No, but listen. How you gonna know he bringing all those other qualities until you have a conversation with him?
Yeah, that's
because
what
my
I'm
thing
fine.
is, if you a 4 and you walking up to me and I'm not necessarily attracted to you, I'm not gonna know that you have any of those
Well,
other
I'm
qualities.
open-minded.
You know what I'm saying?
I give my number 2 or 2, long as they not homeless.
You
and
could be a
stinking.
2 with a Cuban link on.
Like listen. I will give my number out to anybody because I feel like it's an opportunity to network. Like maybe me and you don't end up being boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife,
right.
F friends or whatever.
businesswoman.
But yes,
what
but
it is.
you might be a lawn man.
No,
you
it's
might be a lawn man. You might want to cut my
Yeah.
grass. You might be a car wash man. You might want to wash my car. So
got you.
go ahead and get my number because baby, just because I'm getting your number, I'm not saying I'm interested in you and we're gonna be married. I'm
Got
saying
you.
okay, you want to get to know me. I want to get
Okay.
to know you. Let's network.
Open.
See
She
what your
open-minded
profession-
with it.
Correct.
I
I'm very
completely
open-minded. So
understand.
Not me.
when I get to know you, then we will take things as it go. But I don't necessarily just be like, no, unless they approach you in a disrespectful way or something like that. But if they come up and be like, hey, like, can I get to know you? For one, the confidence enough to me, like, is gonna put you at a 2. Because for me, I feel like my energy is very big, and it takes a lot for a man to like come up to a woman, any woman, not even just me, but any woman, especially in a big setting, and be like, can I get to know you? Can I get your number? Yeah, put my number in there, and then I'll go from there. Do you even know how to text? Do you know how to spell? You know all of those things, and then we'll see what happens after Correct, because you know niggas be talking about I want you.
Yeah, WONT.
Yeah, they be talking about I want you. Like you want me.
I thought that was a joke. That's for real.
No, it's for
Men
real.
do that. I wanna see you with a WONNA. Like So aside from that leads me to my last question about look. If you are in a relationship, okay, let's say this person is an A. They are A. You in this relationship with this person. Y'all end up, getting in a relationship, get married, whatever the case may be. And now this person is going down. They going from a 10 to a 9 to an 8. And you wake up in the morning and like, I'm not attracted to this person anymore. Are you responsible for telling them or staying with them?
Oh, absolutely.
I was gonna say, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
And especially if you're dating someone, the first or part of what continues the relationship is the intimacy, find them attractive. But if the person, let's say maybe the weight is not where
it used to be,
or where you met them, they can't. Even as a guy, I can't go too far from where she met me either. Right. I can't be putting on 100 pounds. Yeah, it's gonna be the same way the other way around. So if she gained 100 pounds, are you gonna stay with her? Even if she lost 100 pounds, maybe I don't like sticks. It depends on the person. I don't.
Hold on, cut the cameras. Maybe you don't like what?
Sticks.
Because I weigh 105. What you saying? You don't like sticks?
I'm saying hypothetically.
We can get you thick, though.
Don't worry. I love my size. I love my size.
We can get you thick, though.
I'm saying hypothetically, if I don't like that.
We can get you thick.
Thank you for the hypothetical.
No, I'm going to say allegedly.
We know how to do some weight training. We can build.
But even it could go both ways. If it's too much or too little.
Yeah.
So you going to leave?
Not that you're gonna leave, but you should talk about it.
I'm gonna cheat.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So you gonna cheat if she gained 100 pounds?
First of all, I'm not leaving. Put it like this. This the only reason I'm gonna leave a woman. If she stopped treating me the way I want to be treated, I'm out of there. Now, if you gain 100 pounds, you not listening to me. Because I would have told you at 45 pounds in, baby, we finna go on this diet. And I say we. You know what I'm saying? All right. That means now I'm still looking to leave because you're not listening to me. That's one of the things of my treatment. Like, you got to listen to what I'm telling you. And like I said, you got to kill the fat before it kills you. Obviously, you're not going to be as cute as you were at 20.
No, of course.
Or anything like
Who
that.
ain't?
Who
ain't? Because I'm 32 and who's seeing me?
Period, Pooh. 35.
Exactly.
Let's
That's
go.
fine.
Hello?
You still, okay, look. Yeah. You're not finna get, we 55. Forget it. We 55.
I'm gonna look like
and I'm
55.
still gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, that's what they all say. That's
and
what
still
they
gonna get
all
beautiful.
say.
And 72.
Then that wall come. That wall come.
Hey Michelle, if you watching this, if you watching this, let me know what all you got done, because I'm gonna get all of that done.
Right, because she looks good.
She look good.
Or Cher.
She looks amazing.
Because Cher like 85
anyway,
and she look 45.
Let's bring it back down to reality. All right.
That is reality. But go
Let's
ahead.
bring it back down to reality. Now, once your woman has stopped being less attractive, but she's still attractive, it's okay.
Yeah.
But if I'm telling you, if you gain 100 pounds on me, first of all, if I gain 100 pounds on you and we having sex every day, you're not gonna be fucking me every day.
No,
you're not. You just not. Because I'm 100 pounds heavier.
Right.
You be like, get your big ass off.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you don't think we finna be like that?
No, absolutely.
All right then.
The way I met you.
Plus, it's gonna show me that how much you care about yourself.
Hello.
I'm very attracted to a woman that takes pride in her body, that cares about her body. Oh, I ate like crap yesterday. Today I'm eating a salad. Today I'm drinking a gallon of water. I like that. That shit turned me on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that means you care. That's really self-care. Right. Self-care ain't just doing a bunch of shit that make you feel good. It's doing a bunch of stuff that's gonna make you live longer. That's gonna make you stronger. That's gonna make you healthier as a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I be peeping all that,
right?
I be peeping.
Hey, regular trainer.
No, he don't. Y'all please do not give this man no props.
And plus, if you don't take care of that body, I ain't with it. I'm finna find me a woman who gonna take care of the body. I might stay with you because you might just go through a little phase.
But you gonna do a little cheating.
It's not even gonna be cheating. First of all, it's not cheating if I tell you what I'm finna do.
Okay.
It ain't cheating.
We gonna cut your mic off.
Please.
Monique.
Because he was doing good.
Come in. Say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say, Monique. Because
my goodness.
he just tried it. Bringing all that
flow.
All right, let me take that.
You good. I ain't, child.
I'm telling you, I'm keeping
First
it
of
real
all,
with
you're not
y'all.
finna tell nobody that you about to cheat on them and
Who
then just
not?
go cheat and then act like it's all cool. Break up with the person, please. Leave the person with some of their dignity. You know, like, you're not just finna do that. It don't
Or
work
cheat
like that in
with
the real
respect.
world. But anyways.
You said, cheat with respect?
Yeah, that's another topic. Go ahead, Monique. Sorry. Cheat with respect. Because if you don't, you're going to get your...
For what? You
Go ahead,
100
Monique.
pounds heavier. You're not gonna catch me.
Go ahead, Monique.
Okay.
This car catch you.
Let me bring
You ain't faster than the car.
some sensibility, some calmness. Let me stabilize the room real quick.
I told them to pray for me before we started.
Absolutely. So, as far as being in a relationship, and if your partner gains or loses weight, or, you know, basically changes aesthetically from what was pleasing to your eye when you first got with them, I do feel like it should be a team effort. I feel like if you are in a relationship with someone who either probably went through a bout of depression, or they probably lost their job, or something happened that made them not be the best version of themselves that you were used to, that you should step in as their partner and say, hey, babe, you know, I noticed that you are not being the best version of yourself, or that you are not in a certain place. Let's take the steps to get you there. Yeah. Let's take the steps. I do feel like it is your partner's responsibility.
So
either way,
that's my responsibility?
male or female.
Yes, but you just said that
because
you
are in a
45,
relationship with this
45 pounds.
person, and you definitely have made a commitment, whether verbally or you got married or whatever the case may be, to be, you know, a helpmate or a support to this person.
Their
so
counterpart.
at the end of the day, if you're their counterpart and you see them slipping, it is up to you to pick them back up. It's not for you to continue to say, I'm going to go ahead and diminish your self-esteem and say, I'm going to cheat on you because you're no longer the person that I met, or whatever the case may be. Because at the end of the day, if they were the person that you met, obviously there was something about them that attracted you to them that made you stay there. So if they are slipping like humans do, no, I'm going to keep talking, baby. Like humans do. Some humans, sometimes we wake up and we don't feel like the best version of ourselves. Sometimes we don't want to work out for that week because we've been pushing ourselves too hard.
Exactly.
We are human. So we're not going to sit here and act like we perfect all day, every motherfucking day.
And
That's what the fuck we're not going to do.
Hello.
So at the end of the day, if someone does slip and you are their counterpart, then it is up to you to make sure that you can pull them back up the same way you will want them to pull your ass back up if your motherfucking ass slipped, because nobody ain't damn perfect.
Exactly.
That's point blank period.
Exactly.
Now, I'm going to add on to that.
Add on, girl.
Bitch, if I'm trying to pull your ass up for a year, about 6 months, and your motherfucking ass act like you don't understand.
That's what I'm saying.
I got to bounce.
Right, then I'm going to have to do what I need to do. I understand what you're saying, but the way you said it was fucked up.
No.
But what I'm saying is, if I put in the effort into making sure that you're good, and I'm noticing that you are no longer in this place mentally where you can make sure that yourself is good, then I can't carry the load by myself. Because we got to do this together. It has to be a team effort.
Yeah.
So I'm no longer going to carry the load. So
I agree with you,
what I'm saying.
and I agree with Alpha a little bit. I agree that it is your responsibility to let your partner know, like, listen, babe, like, okay, let's go on this particular diet. Let's cut out this, let's cut out that. Let's walk, let's work out, stuff like that. But after a certain point, if you're not listening, I may not leave you, but I'm gonna go see what's your name, because now you pissing me off.
Hey, listen.
Now you pissing me, but it depends on how much out of shape.
This is what I'm telling dudes daily, every day. You gotta be the best version of yourself. If you fall off, you can't fall off too long.
Nope.
Y'all heard what they said. I'm not. Listen, you heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Y'all ain't no horses, but I'm just saying.
It's okay.
You heard stallions. All right, you heard it straight from the horse's mouth. If your ass is off for too long, your ass is gone. You know what I'm saying? But it goes both ways.
It goes both ways.
It goes
both ways.
Right.
Yeah.
So now that leads me to my health topic of today. This is something new that we're doing. Each episode, we're going to give y'all a health topic. So, you know, we as Black people can get our mind, our bodies, and our souls in order. And that puts me, that leads me to our health topic, which is mental health. I feel like it's very important that we as Black people, Black young people, men and women, take care of our mental. And the way that we take care of our mental, we have 5 pointers. I have them written down, okay? And I'm going to just look up and look down here and there. The first thing that we have is to express ourselves. I know a lot of times, and we see it sometimes on social media where they be like, when you type a long paragraph and then erase everything and then just say K. No, we need to stop doing that. When someone makes you feel a certain type of way, you need to express that to them. You need to let them know, this is what you did. This is how it made me feel. Please do not do that again. Because when you are not vocal about how things make you feel, a person will still have the opportunity to do it again, right?
Absolutely.
And when you do that, the second thing is to set boundaries. Like I said, you have to let that boundary be set. This is how you made me feel. And please do not do that again. Because if you do, I'm going to go across your head. Okay? And when they go across that boundary, then you need to reevaluate that relationship. Like, okay, this person done stepped on my toe 3 times. Do I still want to stand next to this person? All right. The third thing that we have is to take care of your physical health, which is what we've been talking about. Go work out, do some yoga, get your cardio in, lift some weights. You don't always have to go to the gym. Me personally, I don't really be having time to go to the gym, so I move my dining room table out of my living room. I turn on YouTube. I do some little punches or whatever like that. You can walk around and stuff like that. The fourth thing is to find a way to cope. A lot of times we react out of anger. We think aggression, like, we're naturally like aggressive people, which I love being aggressive. I think that's a good thing. But yes, I love being aggressive. It's a time
and a place to be aggressive.
Absolutely.
That's one of my strengths. That's one of my key skills. But we have to find a way to cope, whether that's shopping, getting our hair done, getting a massage, getting a pedicure, talking to your homeboys, playing a video game, smoking your little hookah, whatever he been smoking on this whole time, blowing smoke in my damn nose. You got to find your way to cope as long as it's healthy. And the fifth thing is to ask for help. If you feel like you cannot manage any of those 4 things on your own, whether it's through a family member or seeking medical treatment. Sometimes we need a counselor. Sometimes we need a therapist. Sometimes some of us need a psychiatrist, and we need to get on medicine for it because we might be a little bit bipolar, we might be a little bit schizophrenic, or we might be clinically depressed. So those are the 5 mental health topics that I have for y'all today. I want y'all to kind of go around a little bit and tell me, what do y'all do to protect y'all mental?
I know for me, for one, I stay away from people that bring around negative energy or drag me down, or even as a burden, always asking me for a favor.
That's the key.
Because sometimes takers, they're always going to be takers. They're never going to be on the other side and make that decision to give back and compensate you for the things you've done for them. It won't work like that. And in fact, the day that you decide not to do those favors, those things, they're going to look at you.
They're going to make you feel guilty for it. Like, bro, I really thought you were my homeboy. I really thought you, like, I give you $20 every other week.
And they're stressing you out. Stay away from people like that.
I agree with you 100%. What do y'all do to protect y'all mental? Okay, he in the mental whatever right now.
No, I just thought we was going this way, but it's fine.
Oh, we going this way?
So I honestly want to just applaud you for even bringing that topic to the forefront. Because as Black people, I don't want to say men or women, as Black people, we skip over that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We don't even think about it. Yes. And it's almost like, I've heard so many of my friends and loved ones say, well, that's just the way I am. It's like, no.
Yeah, change it.
No.
Look in the mirror.
That can't just be the way that you are, and you think that people around you are supposed to either accept it or just deal with it. Correct. Because you're hurting people. Correct. Or, people are trying to help you, or they're reacting a certain type, or you're putting a certain energy out there that's really fucked up. So for you to say that's just the way that I am, and then now you're home, probably going through a depression, probably going through something. Nobody wants to check on you because that's just the way that you are.
Correct.
And then now, such and such done committed suicide, or this done happened. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Out of nowhere, and you're just like, damn, they seem so strong. They seem like they knew who they were, Correct. And so we don't touch on this topic enough as far as therapy and as far as actually getting those mental strongholds in order.
Yes.
I actually want to be transparent right now and let you guys know I've been suffering through a depression for the past 3 months. Wow. I had to literally take time off of work. I'm a wig maker. I'm also a hairstylist.
Yes.
China Nails, I appreciate you so much.
My girl, China and Rick.
But China supports me so much in allowing me to even take that time off. I had my salon before, but then I merged in with her. And she's been able to support me and say, Monique, take all the time that you need. And so I've been home and my clients have been calling me like, when you coming back? What you about to do? Da, 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 da. And I'm just like, I don't have that for y'all right now.
I don't have
because I literally have been sucked down into a place where it's kind of like I'm trying to refine myself, just trying to figure out
Rebuild.
who I am again at 35. My kids are about to leave my home. They're in college. They're in their second year of college, but they're going away because they're dual enrolled. So they're going away. Literally in June or August. Right. And so that put me into a spiraling place.
Right,
and so it's certain things that like I had them when I was 17. They've been with me all my life. So like it's like now y'all about to go, where the fuck y'all going?
Right.
And that put me in a depression. So we don't talk about this shit. And it's like you're always expected to just have everything together, be strong, keep pushing. Okay, you on the next level. But the transition, we don't fucking talk about that shit. That transition is hard as hell.
And go through it and deal with it.
So I honestly want to actually thank you for just even putting that out there, giving me a chance to even be transparent in that way. Yes. I'm happy. I'm fine. But I did realize that there's a mental breakdown going on that I need to address. So I had to take some time away from work, go and get some damn therapy, and figure out how I'm going to transition into the next phase of my life.
Correct.
So it's definitely important. But to answer your question, what I did was I took some time away from motherfucking work.
Right.
Bitch, I stopped giving y'all the energy that I no longer have. Because being told that you're supposed to just continue pushing forward even when you can't feel it for yourself, that's like a mental
BS.
Death.
Yeah.
You don't want to fucking do that shit.
That's BS.
Yeah.
And shout out to our executive producer, Teddy J. He is the one that gave me that idea. So he was like, we need to loop in health and stuff like that. And I was like,
it's
health?
So
what kind of health?
It's so important.
So yeah, shout out to him too, but thank you so much. Go ahead, Alpha. What you got to say?
No, I'm be honest with you. Mental health, she took a lot of words out of my mouth, but mental health is very important. And I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Like I've been to a therapist. I done did couples therapy, all of that.
Yeah.
One thing I learned is, you're gonna get what you deserve, and you got to do a lot of self-reflection. So one of the things is I took all that. I don't have the victim mindset, and I've been doing my podcast for a little while, and I was doing my podcast. That was one of my outlets.
Yeah.
And I was about to stop doing it till a dude was like, "Man, I was thinking about killing myself till I heard you." And it brought a tear to my eye. I'm like, man, I gotta keep that going.
Right.
But
you never know
I was just sitting there, telling them how I get through my day. When I have a tough day, I do boxing. So I go punch a bag, or I go get in that ring, fight somebody. And y'all ever seen the movie Fight Club? That's a good movie. But anyway, it's other ways. You don't have to do what I do, but you got to figure out something that's going to relieve your stress. If you don't have, and I'm not talking about drugs, alcohol. That's not an outlet. A real outlet is something that's going to make your body or your mind stronger. So it might be reading a book. It might be listening to some music that make you feel good about yourself, not make you want to go shoot something up.
Aggressive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because even at the end of the day, like I could do it with the boxing.
Yeah. But
I first started with the speed bag and I sucked at it. And then one day I was stressed out and then I realized, like, damn, I'm killing the hell out of this speed bag. I'm doing these workouts. I'm like, and it make you feel better about yourself because you just realize, damn, my body got stronger.
Yeah,
I'm moving. I'm living my life. Yeah, you have a endorphin rush. And a lot of the stuff we go through is just dopamine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, once you got yourself dopamined up, now you can sit back and realize, damn, I just made a bad mistake. I should have known this person was going to do me like this, or treat me like this. It's called self-reflection. That's how I got through my divorce. That's how I got through the bad breakups. Self-reflection. Sometimes it's going to be, damn, I shouldn't have did that. I really hurt her. Or I don't need to hang out with this person because they're giving me the wrong energy. Or, I try to surround myself with people who celebrate me, not tolerate me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So if you in a relationship or you in an environment where people like, you know what I'm saying? You in an environment where people like, oh, here she go. I don't know why she around here. Yeah. Get your ass from around
those people.
Make arrangements. Like I told one dude, because I do the consultations, he was like, man, I'm in the house with this. My girl do it. I said, bro, if you got to sleep, I slept in my motherfucking car so I won't have to be around some draining ass
energy.
You know what I'm saying? I will sleep.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Like the Bible say, a man will sleep, and the Bible say a man. It's reason the Bible say that a man will sleep on the roof and whether in the house with a quarrelsome woman. That goes both ways as well. Yeah, you asleep. Put it like this: you going home to me and we always fighting. Your ass gonna sleep on the couch or the car.
No, the woman should never sleep on the couch.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you'll go to your mom. You're gonna go to some place that's where you're gonna re-energize yourself. So it's really about us just re-energizing ourselves. We don't have no outlet. Like me, I'm an energetic person. You're energetic, so you energize the people around you. Sometimes you don't have people
that deposit it back into you.
So even though I'm doing all this, like we doing all this talking, I know it's days where you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk. Yeah. You don't want to talk.
Absolutely. Correct.
You just want to sit there with a glass of cognac or watch your football or, you know, whatever show you watch. Yeah. And you don't even want to pick up that phone. I done been there. You know what I'm saying? I done been there.
Right. Yeah. And that leads me to my my last point about this. I see a lot on the timelines. Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is, even socially, you always hear people like, let's pull it up tonight. Let's get high. Let's do shrooms. Let's do pills. Let's do edibles. I feel like that is a way that we, especially in this generation, are self-coping and self-medicating ourselves. When I see people drink every day on Twitter or smoking, you know, weed is different. But, you know, we all have our vices, but I feel like a lot of us are suffering from some things that we just choose to overlook. And it is being shielded with the alcoholism. It's being shielded with the partying. It's being shielded with shrooms and pills and eddies and all of that. Like, we really have to take the time to say, why do I want to get drunk every day?
Yes.
Why do I want to be in another world every day? Let me get to the root of that and let me figure out that issue, and then that bring me back to those 5 points. Go through that list and see what you need to do. Who are you around? Are they feeding into you? Are you setting boundaries? Are you working out? Are you being healthy? Are you, you know, coping the right way? And that brings me to my last point. So the people that always look like they have it together, check on those people. Because I am the type of person.
Check on your strong friends.
Exactly. You know, I'm always the therapist. I'm always,
can I say this real?
Kiki got the bachelor's. Kiki got the master's. Kiki got this.
Let me say this real quick.
Right.
It's a difference between having fun and being happy. It's a fucking difference.
Hello.
I could be bored as hell in this room right now and be happy.
Correct.
And guess what? I could go out there and show you that I'm having fun, popping bottles,
and go home and be so
miserable as hell.
That's very true.
Work on your happiness.
You have to. You have to.
Like,
because at the end of the day, nobody have you but you. At the end of the day, when everything is all said and done, once you take that bath and you lay down in that bed, nobody have you but you. Some of us are granted to have companions or have children and loved ones in our home with us, but at the end of the day, you cannot be that companion. You cannot be that mother. You cannot be that father if you are not right in the head. You can't give them your all at work. You can't give them give your all at school, at work with your children or your family members when you are not there in the head.
Depression is real.
It is. And I think we all have experienced it in different ways.
I don't pick up a drink unless I'm celebrating.
Hello.
It's a celebration.
Celebratory.
Because look, this shit right here wasn't supposed to happen. They ain't want this shit to happen.
Right. And we making boss moves. Absolutely. And we gonna get 100 million views. So I'm just gonna use this little plug right quick to say like, comment, and subscribe, even though we ain't done, but let's do a little toast to that. Thank you. Oh, you don't got no drink. We can do a little air toast. We're not pouring up again. Okay, we gonna pour up. Okay, toast.
Accomplishment, man. Right here.
Clap. Yes.
I'm gonna drink when I'm happy. I'm gonna drink when I'm sad.
We gonna drink it up.
You end up in jail.
Right. So now that leads me to my hot topic of the day, because I feel like we've been talking about a little bit of heavy stuff. So we're trying to lift it up a little bit.
Lift it up, baby.
So I don't know if y'all seen, but Moneybagg just turned, I think, 30 years old this past weekend.
I love Moneybagg.
And Ari gifted him 28.8 acres of land. Now they are not 30 acres for his 30th birthday. She did it big. Huh?
What a mule.
I don't know what a mule at. But listen, they are not married. And a lot of people been saying, listen, I would not take that step for somebody that I'm only boyfriend and girlfriend with. So how do y'all feel about giving your boyfriend or girlfriend 28.8 acres of land and y'all not even fiancés?
All right, I'm going to start. Listen, if my old lady gave me 30 acres, I'm marrying that motherfucker. Cause I know what's out here. They can't do that.
They can't.
They cannot do that. And first of all, and I'm gonna say this because I spoke on that. Cause I don't really follow the celebrity relationships like that.
Yeah, neither do I, but you know, you see it.
Yeah, you see Ari. I'm like, man, I don't know about this chick because she doing the most, and you know what I'm saying. And I said, I still don't know if she worth all that. But listen, if you get, even if it was his own money that she took and did that, I done gave a woman some of my money and
she spent it on herself,
on fucking purse.
Right.
Like, bro, you could have took that 6-7 G's I gave you and spent it on.
Yeah, something
that both of us could grow in, like a business. Because I remember one of the reasons back in my head, I'm like, oh, I know she gonna take this and invest in her business and da 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 da. She went and brought a fucking purse. So I'm like, dang, like I ain't break.
You gotta treat yourself.
Yeah,
everything
but
ain't about business.
The first 6 bands that you get or get gifted to, you not supposed to give yourself. I'm gonna say that right now.
I'm gonna split it up 3 ways. I'm gonna save 2, spend 2, and then do 2 with, you know, I'll handle business with the other 2. But that whole 6 not going just towards one thing.
Listen,
I'm letting you know that now.
So my thing is, I done been in that situation. I know the mindset of a lot of young women out there. When they get 6 bands, they thinking purses. They not thinking property. You know, we real estate.
Yeah,
they're not
I'm
thinking
property.
They're not thinking a down payment on a property that could make you $7,000-$8,000 a month.
Mine come from 888.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Or they not thinking about the stock market and putting that junk in Tesla, which is projected to be $4,000 of stock.
So you agree with it, basically?
Yeah, I agree. The best investment you could do is buy land. I'm gonna always say that. Buy property. It's always that was a wifey move right there. I didn't even know she had.
So money man, marry my girl Ari.
Yeah. Where he finna find that at? You not finna. I ain't never seen no chick buy nobody 30 acres.
Right. So Monique, how you feeling about it?
I love it. I think that as women, we need to normalize reciprocation in relationships.
Okay.
I do feel like
expand on that. Expand on that. No, I'm trying to hear more about this reciprocation.
Reciprocation. What are you talking about?
I'm listening.
That's what made me nervous. I had a whole thought. Listen, okay, I do feel like we need to normalize reciprocation in relationships, which means that, you know, in this society and in this, you know, generation that we living in right now, a lot of women are about mine. What he gonna do for me? What he gonna do for me? What he gonna do for me? How he gonna make me better? How he gonna make me better? This and that. And at the end of the day, I feel like as humans and just as male and female, everybody wants to feel loved. Everybody wants to feel appreciated. Everybody wants to feel that support and to be able to say like, okay, I got somebody that got my back. I'm going to keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to feel that. Male or female. That's true. It doesn't make a man a beta male in order to, you know, to want to feel that support from his woman.
I concur.
You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as a man shows emotion or shows that he wants that type of
beta
support,
or simp.
you a beta male, you a simp. No. At the end of the day, we're human, right? And we're all living in this existence. So at the end of the day, why the fuck you think that he wouldn't want some of the same things that you would want? So Moneybags done spent hella money on Ari. And we done seen that happen time and time after again, to the point where men on social media were simping him for saying he is simp because look what he did for her birthday and she ain't doing nothing but popping pussy or this and that. So I think it's definitely a hand clap for Ari to say on your birthday, let me go ahead and give you something of value and of substance to show you.
That's not
in his hood.
You know that's legacy. That's a
legacy, right? But let me go ahead and pour that into you. You know what I'm saying?
Show my appreciation.
To show my appreciation. I know the shit that you want. I may not give a fuck about having no 30 acres of land, but obviously they've had a conversation where Moneybag may have mentioned that to her. So just to show that I'm actually listening to you, babe. I'm actually with you on this journey. We ain't got to be married in order for me to show you that I'm with you on this journey. And that's a po bitch mentality to sit there and say, hold on, let me finish. It's a po ho mentality. And I'm not saying I'm the richest bitch in the land. You know what I'm saying? I still be struggling sometimes too. But what I'm saying is mentality, you know, it's a poor girl's mentality to say, oh, well, he ain't put no ring on my finger yet. But bitch, he done did all this shit for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So how is it that you can't even,
for me
and if you got it, it ain't tricking if you motherfucking got it. So bitch, at the end of the day, I ain't spending no money on this 30 acres of land. I could do this and still make sure I get my nails done, get my hair done, do whatever the fuck I need to do without him doing it for me.
Correct.
So at the end of the day, I'm gonna come correct for my man and my relationship and what it is that I want to show him. It ain't about always just not reciprocating the fucking energy.
I agree.
Stop taking all the time and understand that if somebody is pouring into you, you should also reciprocate.
All right, let me ask y'all this. I don't know about their relationship. Do they live together?
I don't know.
Okay, let me tell y'all something. They been together, they live together. She did some wifey stuff. Whether y'all want to believe this or not, sex consecrates marriage, not the government. The government just gonna use your marriage. The government owns your marriage. It ain't supposed to be owned by the government. It's supposed
I see what you're saying.
from the spiritual standpoint. I don't want to go too deep on your show. I understand. But from a spiritual standpoint, that man already thinking that's his wife. I guarantee you if somebody tries to
absolutely.
Man, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because you already that's my wife, even though like you ain't married.
We ain't married legally. Why should we? You know, I ain't even gonna do that. But anyway.
No, but I agree with you on that.
But spiritually, that's what's important to me.
Right. That y'all already have that union.
Yeah.
They already have the white man's paperwork is not necessary.
Oh, what you say?
The white man's paperwork.
I like that.
The white man's paperwork isn't necessary.
It doesn't give any validation because at the end of the day, they already in a certain place. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, you buy a man 30 acres. You love him. That's your husband in your mind. It's no way in hell you gonna buy your boyfriend.
But what if I can only afford like 20 square feet of land?
Still, that's good. That's
right, because that's out of
That's 20 square feet that our offspring could own.
Right,
and that 20 square feet probably could turn into $1 million. Okay,
I was just checking, but let's let Mac chime in on this. Mac, how you feel?
I feel like Monique and Greg, both of what y'all saying, especially Monique, you're my mouthpiece. There was nothing I could add to what you said.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. You said everything as if from the guy's perspective, and that's what I appreciated. And then I remember at the beginning when we started talking, you mentioned the diamonds. Go ahead.
If a woman buy you 30 acres, you let her go?
No.
All right, then.
She ain't going nowhere.
Okay, so
she can't even walk outside.
Men are materialistic. That's what we are learning from this. So that brings me to
let me say
men are materialistic.
We like power. We know ownership. We know ownership means power. If we own land in this country, that's power. That's not a bag. That's not a chain.
You know what you do with that?
The government got to come to me to buy that fucking land.
Right.
That's power.
I agree. I was just.
You want to put a highway through that? They got it.
I agree. But what I wanted to say is, I commend Ari. I commend Moneybagg because
I do too.
The thing that I like about them is when they first got together. When they first got together, people were talking about Ari and the different guys that she had been with. It was like, I remember I seen a whole thing of like every guy she had been with, and people already had their assumptions on how they thought the relationship was going to go, how Ari was abusive, how Ari was this, Ari was that. And I think that lets people know you don't know these celebrities. You don't know what they have going on. And also, a woman is free to leave a relationship if she does not want to be in that relationship. And apparently she is in a happy and flourishing relationship, and they are doing well. And she showed her appreciation and gratitude by gifting him that. So I gotta give a hand clap to my girl Ari.
We're gonna give a hand clap to Ari.
Yeah, we're gonna give a hand clap to that. But for our last few minutes of the show, I have to touch on this because this is our question of the day. Listen, this panel been doing so much talking. I hope y'all enjoy this because we couldn't even get to the question of the day.
We be going in.
So yes. So listen, I'm gonna ask y'all this question. I want y'all to give y'all thoughts. We're gonna go around, try to make it like real concise so we can wrap up and do what we gotta do, okay?
Right.
So my question of the day is, do women have to submit in a relationship in order for it to flourish? We can go around. No, we're gonna start here because y'all been doing a lot of talking. Y'all been going in. We're gonna start with Matt. Matt, do you feel like your woman has to submit in the relationship for it to be healthy?
You know what? I think maybe the word submit seems strong.
Yes.
But the idea is she has to listen. She does have to listen for the relationship to thrive. If I make a decision or we discuss something and I say, hey, let's go in this direction or that direction, absolutely, especially depending on my personality. If I'm an alpha male, if you're alpha male, you understand that if I say something, it's not necessarily everything I say goes, but there's certain times where yes, it is gonna go. There's certain times it's gonna happen.
Let me try.
It's gonna happen. There's gonna be certain times it is gonna go, and then you go and do the opposite of what
I had decided. Gonna get a whooping?
Not gonna get a whooping, but It's going to be an argument.
I got
Something's going to happen that's going to prove to you that the decision I made was right. And there was a reason for it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not to demean you, degrade you, make you like you're beneath me. It's not about that. It's because maybe I saw something that's going to happen. I'm trying to help both of us avoid this thing as a team. And that's why I made that decision. And then now we get to a place where we're arguing about something I had already made a decision on.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I can understand if you come at me and say, hey, but here's another approach to it. Here's another angle. Here's the advantage of doing it this way.
Right.
But that's not the case.
Yeah.
And I made a decision for us.
So you a
what I say goes, yes.
Put the team first.
Yes. So come on, y'all. Remember, we on the timer.
All right. Listen. Man, number one job is to be a provider and protector and create an environment for his offspring to be raised right, his woman to have everything she needs.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you know I got your best interest in hand, it's not because I just want to tell you what the fuck to do.
Yes.
Nah. You're not going to do that because guess what? I'm the
interest.
fucking protector. If shit go down, I gotta give my life for you and the offspring, you and the kids.
Yes.
Why the fuck you not finna listen to me? That's the whole fucking point. Now you finna
is important as well, sir.
Yeah.
Now you finna put me in a position. Okay,
finna
if I
yell.
tell you, hey, if we go to this little spot, I don't need you up in other people's face. Da 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 da. I need you to just chill.
Yeah.
Be pretty. Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
You understand? Because you not now
not
you
be me. Not be myself?
No,
wait.
there may be a reason.
Wait,
Let me let you finish because
it
you only
may
got a
be
few seconds
it may
left.
be a reason, but at the same
Don't
time,
take me there. Don't take me there. Then.
exact. But listen, I'm gonna know. What about if you want to go?
I ain't gonna want to go because if you let me know then, you let me know, oh, it's gonna be people that are on food, these people on food, then don't even take me there because I don't even want to be no more. I cannot be myself. If I can't mingle and talk to people, don't have me in that environment because you're supposed to be protecting me.
But as a protector, provider,
environment.
I remember a couple of cats that I grew up in the hood with. They ain't want nobody to know who they baby mamas was, they kids was, because they was. No, it's not about the ugliness. It's about they running around crazy in these streets,
right?
And they doing some crazy, and they're trying to protect you.
Correct.
You know what I'm
saying? What you're saying.
And I'm trying to protect. So if I say, "Where you at?" Oh, why you out? First of all, what about some shit go down and you call me out the blue? I need to know where you at. I need to know what you doing. I need to know your moves so I could protect you. I'm a protector.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm a provider. So at the same time, why wouldn't you listen to the person that's going to protect and provide for you?
Okay.
You know
so
what
your
I'm saying?
answer yes.
Of
so
course.
We got a yes and a yes. Okay, we're going to let Miss Monique have the floor.
Do what the best for. I know what's best for us, baby.
Go ahead, Miss Monique.
Hey y'all. Okay. So, it may come as a surprise, but I agree.
Oh shit!
I'm not going to.
Closer to her.
You can still scooch over.
We gonna protect her.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
protect our queen.
I agree. I've had this conversation. I'm gonna keep it short, but I've had this conversation with a lot of my friends, and a lot of my female friends don't like the word submit. They just hate it. They're like submit.
I bet they're American.
You
they grew up in America, right?
Well, it could be American. I'm Haitian. I got a lot of Haitian homegirls, American, Jamaican, whatever. You know, I'm multicultural.
Y'all know how to submit.
So, but the thing is, I think the problem that comes with it is men always have like a certain sense of, I'll submit, you do it, I say, right? But the thing that happens is that if you two are not paired correctly, right? Yes. So let's say you are an alpha male and you feel like your woman should do what you say. Yeah. I'm a woman that feel like I should submit to my man because at the end of the day, I don't want to be running shit. You know what I'm saying? I like to sit pretty. So at the end of the day, I ain't trying to do all that decision making sometimes. Now I will put in my input. I will say, hey babe, let's think about it this way, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, all right, cool. But I have to trust you to lead me.
Correct.
And what happens is a lot of women are not trusting these men to lead them.
Yeah.
And a lot of men,
but the men don't give them a reason to trust.
They're not coming with they're not giving you the reason to trust them.
They don't have the actions to follow. They just saying, I'm an alpha male, I'm the leader, but you're not doing nothing leader.
But you're not showing me. And the thing is that unfortunately, we don't live in the era where women are going to just follow behind you blindly anymore.
Correct. Just because you have a penis.
you have because
you have a penis and testicle.
And because you have testicles, because you're alpha male, because you're this and that, and you want to come at me a certain type of way, do not expect that I'm just going to follow behind you blindly without you actually giving me the substance and the structure of how the fuck we gonna get there. Because if I can't see that, then I may not be submissive to you. It does not mean that I'm not naturally a submissive woman. It just means that I may not be submissive to you.
Correct.
Because all men have this thing of, you got to do what I say. But at the end of the day, you may have to find the woman who's going to submit to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be able to lead me. And me being a submissive woman, I am looking for someone who can naturally lead me in a certain type of way. Not saying that I got to make the decision on how he's going to lead me, but I need to know that you can lead, that you have that ability. And you can sit here and puff out your chest all day, but if you're not making plays and doing certain things, I'm a businesswoman as well. So if you're not doing certain things to show me, okay,
you look like
I see how the hell he gon', you know what I'm saying, did this. I done seen, the proof is in the pudding. I done seen how he done made this work and done made this jump for us. Let me take a step back. Let him lead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be happy to take that step back as long as I am secure. Women look for security. We look for, we just look for that substance and that structure. So if you can't show me that security, then nigga, hell no, I'm not finna sit here and just be submissive to you for what? Because you said so?
Right.
No, but I don't disagree with submitting, because at the end of the day, I do feel like there's a natural role for men to play and there is a natural role for women to play. And I do feel like women should be submissive, but it does have to be to the right person, and that man needs to make sure that he is leading the right woman.
So he needs a plan.
So that's period. Yes, you need a fucking plan.
But even outside of the plan, like it gotta be more. It gotta be everything with it too. Yes, it gotta be. You can't be like, oh, I got this plan, and you're gonna I gotta feel you. I gotta like you.
Communication is important. You need to be able to say, babe, listen, this is what we're gonna do because of this and this and that. A lot of men don't feel like they should have to explain themselves. Correct. And like I said, we don't live in that society.
A good leader gonna explain himself.
Okay, well, great, but not a lot of men have those qualities, and so if you ask a question, then they're sitting here like, oh, you testing me. No, I'm not testing you. I'm just trying to see where we're going with this so that I can fall into my submissive role.
Right.
Period.
So now that we got the thoughts of the people, we got all three yeses.
Let's go.
I am also a yes and kind of like a no.
You're a yes.
This is my answer. I feel like when you are in a healthy relationship, both parties will equally submit to each other. They will exchange roles. When I am more knowledgeable in a certain role, you will allow me to lead. When you are more knowledgeable in a particular role, I will allow you to lead, and it will be interchangeable. It will be natural. It will be a reciprocated thing, not just the woman doing it and not just the man doing it. But we're going to go ahead and wrap up for today. I'm going to go around and let everybody introduce themselves really quickly for this wonderful episode. We might have to do a part 2 because these niggas talk a lot. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start with the quiet one right here and let him introduce themselves. And where can they follow you at?
Mac, find me on IG, Mac Making Moves.
Ooh. Mac Making Moves. Follow him on IG. He's super smooth. Like, I keep touching him. I'm so sorry, but like,
because he be working out and stuff.
Yeah,
you can tell.
Okay, who else we got here today? You.
Oh, me? Oh yeah, you can find me on IG Mufasa _Fast Y'all. Also, man, add my podcast on Apple Podcasts. Alphacology.
Yes.
All right. Vibe 95 TV. YouTube. All right. Alphacology Gems. I'll be dropping gems on YouTube too. I gotta get back on that. But Spotify, Alphacology, Apple Podcasts, Alphacology. And if you guys want to book a consultation, alphacology.com. Get you a shirt. Let them know, man, you with the Alpha Energy, man.
All right, Alpha Man.
Love it. Okay. Once again, my name is Monique. I go by Monique J. You can find me on IG at I am Monique J. You can also follow my real estate page at Monique Sells Florida, and also my wig collection page, which is Lotus Wig Collection, all on IG.
All right. Thank y'all all for coming out today. As always, please follow me at Kicking It with Key. Also, my music page, Boss Lady Key. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if I should bring them back for a part 2. Make sure y'all put that in the comments. But we going to go ahead and toast it up. We going to toast it up. Y'all got y'all drinks. Thank y'all so much for coming out. We going to do your tear drink. All right. And this has been another wonderful and beautiful episode of Kicking It with Key. Bye, y'all. All right, we just got done wrapping up another beautiful episode with Kicking It with Key. How y'all like this episode? Y'all loved it. Listen. This cast right here did so much talking. We're gonna have to do a part 2. We talking about BBLs, gold chains, grills, Ari buying money back, 30 acres of land, and do women have to submit in a relationship in order for it to be healthy? I think y'all gonna have to watch it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
Watch Kickin' It with Key every week on YouTube.com. Like, comment, and subscribe.